I've created a quest for myself. I created the goal to create my own home on earth. So come with me and join me on this journey, on this new quest that I have created for myself to create my own home on earth. Hi, so family. Welcome to my channel to talk about all things to heal, grow, and evolve. And today I'm going to start a series on my channel talking about how life is a game. And join me on this quest. Join me on this journey to reach our end game, our end goal. If this is your first time watching, welcome. My name is Sage, and on this channel, we talk about things such as spirituality, metaphysics, and African history. So if there's something that you're interested in, just keep on watching. Welcome to this series of Life is a Game, where we're going to talk about how to maximize our skills of life and how to gain more experience in this game of life, how to level up in this game of life and reaching our end goal, our end game, to enjoy our successes, to enjoy peace, to enjoy satisfaction, to gain all of our desires and live in peace and harmony as we so desire to be. For the longest, I've always compared life to a video game because I feel like it's very similar. I feel like it goes hand in hand. Living in this simulation, living in this construct of the matrix, it's very easy to compare life to a video game. How when we're playing a video game, for example, like The Sims, living in a simulation, creating our Sims character, living in a home that we've built for our Sims, choosing our Sims to live with a certain people, romancing specific people, building careers for our Sims, maybe starting drama, starting fights with our Sims, the ability to give our Sims free will or whatever we desire our Sims to be. We are creating this simulation of ourselves inside a video game. It's a similar construct. It's like a similar construct to our higher selves. Our higher selves is watching us living here on Earth in this 3D matrix, which is the simulation. And here we are the characters in the video game of life. Well, our higher self is on the other side, sending us signals, sending us messages, and constructing us and guiding us to where we need to go, what we need to do to reach our end game, to reach our desires. I'm just going to stick with Sims for the example. We create and we build a foundation of our lives. So we're pretty much creating a foundation of our likes, our dislikes, our passions, our wants, our hobbies, the skills that we want to learn in this life, the things that we want to learn. We create a foundation over that. In order for us to find out what we don't like, what we do like, we have to gain experience. We have to try it out. We have to do trial and errors. We have to go out of our ways to take action upon these hobbies, to take actions upon socializing, going out of our comfort zones, trying new things. That is gaining experience. Just like a video game, in order for you to level up, in order for you to unlock a new quest, unlock a new map, unlock a new region of the game, you have to gain experience. You have to level up. And this means sometimes repeating. You have to continue to level up your skills. And comparing it to life as a video game, we have to level up skills. We have to master certain skills in our lives to reach our end game. Happiness, peace, satisfaction. I feel like this is an entire journey of trial and error. And going through these experiences will help us elevate us, to help us level up. Each day is a new level for us. The more we try, the more we gain experiences. This whole journey is what will help us level up. Each day is a new level. The more we continue to implement these skills in our lives, the more we make a routine in our lives, this will help us level up. And this whole entire journey itself is what will help us elevate and evolve and to reach higher levels. This will help us truly discover who we are because we have this certain level of self-awareness and knowledge within ourselves. It just makes it easier for us to pinpoint doing things that bring us peace and joy and doing things that lights up your inner child. The more you implement these skills that makes you happy, the more you implement these skills that light up your inner child, this is circulating energy within your life to align with your destiny, to align with your life purpose, to align with your higher self, to align with the path where we are meant to go. So because of all this, I've created a quest for myself. I created the goal to create my own home on earth. So come with me and join me on this journey, on this new quest that I have created for myself to create my own home on earth. And what does that mean exactly? What do I mean by creating my own home on earth? If you do not follow me on TikTok, I made a mini series about being spiritually homesick and how we are meant to create a home on earth. If we feel like we feel out of place, we feel like we don't belong, we feel like there's something bigger out there, something otherworldly, something that is beyond the stars, beyond the constellations that we come from, that feels comforting in a sense. We come down here, we incarnate here on earth to create that same home, that same foundation that we have within the stars, that we have on the other side. But that is one of the reasons we're here. We feel like we don't belong here because we don't. We are not from earth, we just live within it. We are spiritual beings living a human experience here on earth. And a human experience is building a community, is creating a home, finding like-minded people, elevating, evolving, understanding self more, for you to return back to that self, return back to the other side as an evolved being, as an evolved soul, better than once you were before you reincarnated here on earth. That is the whole goal. That is the whole journey of spirituality, to return back to self, return back to the divine as a better version of yourself before reincarnating. Thinking of this game of life as a video game, a skill that I would need to master to create my own home on earth is definitely community, sense of self, and building the skills of my intuition as well. If you have built your own home or your own cottage or your own farm in a video game simulation, that just gives me so much passion, so much love, because we choose in the things that we've wanted. We pretty much use our imaginations and bring it into the physical world inside a video game. So that's exactly what we're about to do here on Earth. Use our imagination and bring that physically and manifest that into the physical realm. So how would I create a home on Earth with my imagination? The things that I think about on a consistent basis. When I close my eyes, I meditate. What thoughts run through my head? What ideas do I come across? What downloads do I receive from spirit? What channels do I get from the divine? And utilizing those messages, utilizing that wisdom, utilizing those guidances to take action and to attract like-minded people to build my own community here. You also have to figure out, what is home like for you? And it's going to be different for everyone. Is home a destination? Is home a person? Is home within your heart, within your body? What is home like for you? What is something that you'd like to call home? What are the words that come to your mind when you think of the word home? And is it positive? Is it negative? Why is that? What is your relationship with home? Going back to the power of your imagination to create your home on earth, sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes I daydream a lot about the life that I desire to have. Just what if my life was this way? What if I could just be on a beach, sipping on some type of martini, sipping on some type of margarita, the sun in my face, the warm weather, the wind gushing on my face. You can hear the clashing of the water. What if I had people I could talk to about anything? What if I could have people who I'm able to open up to and share my stories, and to have deep philosophical and meaningful conversations with them without feeling judged, without people having harsh opinions about me, without scaring people away about the things I'm passionate about? What if I had other people who were like me, like-minded? What if I had people who are able to welcome me with open arms? How would that feel like within my life? What would I do with that? What if I could have something like that in my life? This is the power of using your imagination. All of these thoughts, all of these ideas, all of these things we have in our mind roaming, that is using your imagination to create that. Pull those ideas out of your imagination and bring it, push it out into the physical, push it out into your imagination, into reality. Stay with me. This video may be all over the place. Going back to those skills I talked about earlier, community, intuition, listening to your intuitive nudges, intuitive messages you have from the divine to build your community, which is the second skill we are going to max out to create our home. And also releasing fears of what other people will say, fears of judgment, fears of failure, fears of being alone, getting out of my imagination so much and taking actions upon the messages that I have received from spirit. Also figuring out, what do we like to do? What brings us happiness? What brings us joy? And doing those things at a consistent basis. So for me, for example, I love talking about spirituality. I love talking about health, wellness. I love talking about higher powered ancestors, metaphysics, holistic help, all of that sorts of things. So I would go to different events. I would go to different things that people are hosting with similar interests, so I can meet other people who have that same interest as me. I meet other people who are into spirituality, herbs, health and wellness, things of these sorts. So I'm openly talking about my passions. I'm already in an environment that is open to receive what I have to tell people, and are open to receive the messages, the passions, the love I have for these things, compared to if I were to talk about spirituality at a gym or spirituality at work or something. That's not an environment that's really open to receive. We may have one or two people in that area, but that's not the right energetic environment for that in a sense. So putting yourself in positions, putting yourself in places where people are open to receive what you have to offer, your passions, your love, your likes for certain activities, for certain things that give you happiness. The more you're in this type of environments, where people are open to receive what you have to offer, environments with like-minded people, it's easier for you to create a community out of that because you release fears of judgment, you release fears of not being heard, you release that fear of not being seen because you walk into a poetry slam, you know people are going to be talking about poetry. So you already go in with that expectation of what it's going to be about. So this is easier for you to express yourself more openly with other people, with more like-minded people, because they're there because they also have that same like-mindedness as you. They're there because they also have that same liking. This is how we build our community. The more we go out to certain events that give us this type of joy, we will attract the right ones who are meant to be within our own inner community. We will attract the ones who are meant to stay long term. We will attract our soul family. We will attract our tribe because you put yourself in a position to meet these type of like-minded people. So it really starts from within, releasing fears, listening to your intuition, and taking action upon your intuitive nudges. And these are skills that we're going to use to maximize and complete our quest on this earth to create a home, to create a foundation here on earth. It's really about exploring. Also in open world video games, you're able to explore. So this is really about exploring different areas of the town, exploring different areas of your likes, your dislikes, exploring different things within your life to figure out what your true calling is, to figure out what your true next goal is for yourself, your new chapter in your life, your new goal you need to set for yourself. It's about exploring these things, exploring a new hobby, exploring many new things in your life that you feel called to do. The more we continue to do these skills, the more we continue to explore. This is how we integrate new energy. This is how we circulate new energy in our lives to reach higher timelines, to reach best version of ourselves with our community. Eventually, building our community is our foundation, and this is how we create a home here on earth where we feel understood, we feel seen by others, we feel welcomed by others, not judged. All right, family, that is all I have for today. I hope this video finds you well. If there's anything else you want me to talk about specifically, just let me know down in the comments. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.